Hey guys, what's up? It's the Merc here from Poolshed Games, and today, well, this is the introduction to the video that I made over the weekend. And that video is going to be an attempt at a PlanetFall battle report. And by attempt, I mean my buddy Dom and I, we managed to get roughly the first two and a half turns in. And I didn't know this, but apparently there's only so much. I knew there was so much storage space that I had on my cloud drive, but I didn't know just how much space I had on my cloud drive using my Kindle here. And what that means is around the third turn-ish, about a little more than an hour into the game, might have been maybe an hour and a half into the game, I checked the Kindle to make sure, just to make sure that it was still recording, and it wasn't. And that was because I had ran out of storage space. So, needless to say, we didn't get the entire game. He and I talked about it, and I think, at least for PlanetFall, we're going to record the games like the Lich Lord and I used to record our Dystopian Wars games, where we'll do a deployment phase setup, we'll do a after deployment, after recon moves video segment, then we'll do a recap of each turn video rather than trying to get the whole thing, because right now with my Kindle I can't get the whole video as a fluid game, which is disappointing because it was really cool watching some of the video, being able to see us moving the models around and rolling dice and just all that stuff. That was fun, and I'm hoping that eventually I'm going to be able to get some kind of a camera that I'd be actually able to do that as a whole, because right now I can't. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the game so that when you guys start watching it and you see all the mistakes that we made, which I'm sure we made a lot, you'll be like, oh my god. First of all, this is our first ever game of PlanetFall. Never played it before. I had read through the rulebook once. My buddy Dom from Dragon Strike Studios had read through it, I think, 2 or 3 times. He had a really kind of good understanding of what was going on, and me, I had a decent understanding of what's going on. And because it's very similar to Spartan's other games, it was pretty easy to kind of pick up what we were doing. I don't know if we were doing shield pool dice right. It seemed like we were rolling a lot of dice for shields. At least I was as Terran player. So I'm going to go back and reread that a little bit. We didn't use tack cards, and we didn't use the PlanetFall trackers just because we wanted to focus on mechanics and try to understand how the game was going to play out. He played his Aquans, and I played my Terran. Another thing that should be said, I might have had a bit of an advantage because I was using the newest Orbats for my Terran, and he was still using the stats out of the Battle for Proteus Prime little pamphlet book, mostly because he hadn't played yet and he didn't want to download all the new stuff and print it out just to, in case he didn't like the game or whatever. So there's that. Like I said, we're each running 2 full core helixes. His are pretty nicely painted. He does a nice job with his stuff. Mine, I have 5 Valkyries painted. The rest is undercoated, but I have 5 Valkyries painted. I'm going to work more on that this Friday when I get home, but I really only get a chance to paint every other Friday at the moment because of school and work and the gaming group. So there's that. In the end, it turned out to be a victory for the Terran, though we did kind of open the rulebooks and try to do a calculation of what the PlanetFall trackers would look like. And what we found out was it wasn't a huge victory for me, even though it seemed a lot more stuff on the board than he did at the end of the game. I think he was maybe 4 points away from zeroing out his tracker, and I had pretty much just hit mine, so that was cool. I guess I'll give you some of my initial thoughts here in this video, in this part of the video, before I just let you guys watch the game and what it was. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was different enough from Dystopian Wars, the armored version, the land game, because tanks felt less like giant rolling fortress cities and more like a tank. Um, and it felt more sci-fi, which is, you know, what I want. Um, I thought the way the different things worked together was interesting. I learned some things about the Terran that hopefully I'm going to be able to use in the future. I really like running the APC with a shield tank because you get a bunch of CQB from your APC and shield tank, and then you can dump the infantry right out and take an objective or kill whatever you had hit in CQB before. Terran are really short ranged. That was just killing me the entire game. And we're slow. If you're playing Terran and PlanetFall, it's a lot like playing Dwarves. You're gonna want to brick up and just move forward at a slow pace. You're probably gonna want to just flat out the first turn because most everything we have goes 6 inches and is able to shoot, or goes 8 inches and can't shoot. Also, hover vehicles are a bitch. The majority of the Aquan vehicles, I think all of them actually, except for the recon vehicles, are hover vehicles. And what that means is if you're shooting at them at long range, they're -1 to hit. So I needed 5s and 6s almost the entire game until I got maybe the end of turn 2, beginning of turn 3, to hit. And that was rough. But man, once Terran get into effective range, it's a totally different game. Like Dom didn't. I don't know if he underestimated how much dice a Terran tank unit can throw out or not, but I pretty much wiped out a medium squadron of his in one turn of shooting because I killed 2 of the tanks and put a wound on the other one, and then it failed its disorder check, and that meant at the end of the turn it was done. It was dead. Things that I feel we're definitely going to have to wrap our heads around a little bit more. The Mars, like all the special Mars that the tanks and stuff have, simply because it's a new set of Mars for the game. The way shooting works and dice pools, like I said, I don't know if we were doing the dice pools right. I don't know. So, especially for shields. I'm going to have to read that section of the book and just kind of try to chew through it in my head. Need more terrain. We had a decent amount of terrain, but man, we need more. And I mean, once I get the extra stuff that was in the boxes that I have put together, it'll give us obviously more terrain. I'm also really looking forward now to trying my flyers. I have the Hawker Helix for my Terran, and I'm really excited to get that on the board. And I want to see what my heavy armor, because I have heavy armor for the Terrans, and I want to play a game with my Ceruleans just to see what they bring to the table and how they play differently from the Terran. And Dom has Directorate, so hopefully maybe one of these weeks we'll get a game in between Ceruleans and Directorate. But that's it. Like I said, the video, the footage I have from our game is, I think, about an hour, maybe a little over. It's about two and a half turns that you're going to be able to see. I wish it would have got the whole game, and I'm sorry it didn't, but I think this will give you an idea of how the game plays. We had fun. I think you'll see that in the video. And you'll get to see some nice painted models on his side, and you'll get to see that I am slowly working on mine, I promise, on mine. So that's it. Hopefully, guys, at the end of the video, hopefully you've liked it. I think there's a severe lack of PlanetFall battle reports on YouTube right now, or just Spartan games in general. I think mostly you'll see War Machine and Warhammer 40k, and I kind of want to maybe hopefully get more games from Spartan out to show people. So if you're a new player looking to the game and you want to try it, and you want to see what it looks like, you'll have a video to watch. But that's it. Hopefully you guys like the video. If you do, leave us a thumbs up in the comments, like, share us with your friends, or subscribe, because it always helps. And I will see you next time here at Bullshit Games.
So there you go.
All right, so
nice deployment.
We're recording here. It's this is going to be the first game of PlanetFall in the pool shed. It's the Merc here from Bullshit Games and my buddy Dom from Dragon Strike Studios. The Terran forces are mine, and the Aquans, which are nicely painted, are Dom's. And this is our deployment before recon moves, and before the game starts. This is the first time we've ever played.
Yes, it is.
So, I don't know if we've deployed well. I don't know. I kind of loaded my one flank. You kind of responded to that a little bit. So, we're going to see how it goes. We're playing with a full core helix, so we each have 2 heavy tanks, basically 2 squadrons of medium tanks, 2 squadrons of light tanks, and I have APCs. Your infantry comes in your heavy tanks, right?
Yep, they come in the heavy tanks.
And then I have 4 shield tanks, and you have a designator for your skydrop markers.
And then the skydrop markers.
Okay, so that's deployment. We're gonna do recon moves, and then I'm just gonna let the camera roll as we play, so you guys can see the action and all the rules bungles unfold as it goes. All right, it's rolling. So we're ready to start this.
To really do this game injustice.
First game ever, baby. All right. I guess we should roll to see who's gonna go first.
Oh, by the way, yeah, you can see how far our...
Oh yeah, the recon moves happened. Things are gonna die. Things are just gonna start dying.
Yeah.
Because I've been informed that you combine your attack
Yes.
dice totals in this game. I didn't know that.
Wow, I got a big 5. So you're obviously going first. With...
So here's the question. Can I shoot you and then CQB you? No, CQB comes before shooting.
Yes.
Okay. Can I shoot you after I CQB you?
Well, CQB is 4 inches.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about just driving my buggies up there and CQBing your fish tanks.
Oh, and I've noticed you can actually withdraw from the battlefield if you want.
Well, yeah, that's to deny the victory,
Yes.
the victory points.
The victory points.
So it doesn't say anything about not being able to
Yeah, I don't...
fire after you CQB.
Let me see. Let's move to the main firing segment and see if there says anything that...
It says if you move flat out, you can't fire.
Yep, I'm guessing they just want things to die. Yeah, because it says after a movement and any CQB engagements has been resolved, play moves on to the main ordnance phase.
A model may execute a CQB engagement if it plans to make a main ordnance attack during its activation and may target the same squadron.
Yeah, sure. That's
All right, let's do this. It could possibly go wrong. So, my Valkyrie light tanks can move up to 12. They're just gonna die if I move them up there, though. You know what? Maybe we're gonna move these first.
Okay.
I want to put some. I want to see if maybe I can put some shots down range on your big boys over there.
Okay.
I don't think I want to throw my recon tanks away. So the Videers, they can move 6 inches and still shoot. Oh, we are. Hey, this is like playing Kador. We're all about speed over here, apparently.
What is your movement?
6. If I go flat out, I can go 8.
Ooh.
Blazing right along. I have to remember, if I want to turn, I
The
have to use
ranges are pretty long, though.
If I want to turn, I have to use the 45-degree template.
Yeah.
How fast is that little shield tank going with it? 6, 8. Okay, so he's like right there. Good. All right. So the linked M205 Magellan cannon has a 20-inch range, so I can't hit anything with that.
Wow.
That's depressing.
It doesn't have a long range?
That is its long range.
Okay.
Its long range is 20. Its effective range is 10. Yeah, because these are Videers, right? They're not. Yep, they're Videers. Their missiles, however, because they have hammer strike missile launchers, they go out to 36 inches.
There you go. I thought you would.
So, at 36 inches, we can hit your big squadron. So there's 7 dice each. It's going to be 14 dice.
Yep.
And the hammer strike missiles are anti-personnel and corrosive. Which corrosive does.
I really need to print out the Mars section because
Yeah.
these are completely different than Dystopia.
Once a model has been damaged but not destroyed by a weapon with the corrosive mar, place a debilitating effect marker next to it. In subsequent activations, a model with a debilitating marker has each level of its TR reduced by 1 until
so
such
for each
time.
debilitating marker, yeah.
Okay. So, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I am going to go out on a limb here and say these are exploding dice. Because nothing is going to...
Yes.
Now, you are hard target.
Yep.
Because you're hovering at
Because
long
I'm
range.
hovering and I'm long range.
Which means I need 5s and 6s to hit.
Yep.
Well, good start to the night right there. Good start for G.I. Joe. So there's 4, 6.
6, and I have 4 dice of shields.
Hovda.
So, I take, and I don't believe these are exploding. I don't. Why would they have shields in their index?
Well, it's right here. Or no, it's not. Never mind.
It's like the main ordnance section, I believe. Or maybe there's...
You know, like I said, this is all about bungling rules because
Yes.
I've never played it before.
Storming.
Calculate successes. Form shield saves. Nope, they're red.
They're red.
They're red.
So
I'm not
nothing.
going to do anything because it was only
Because
7.
I'm a 6/5/5.
Yeah. So I would have enough to do a point of damage if you wanted.
Okay.
So that is it for my big boys.
All right. So since they've gone, maybe we will. Let's bring ours out too, because I would like to try and hit one of those markers and bring it down. So our movement is an 8. And since they don't need the 45,
Look at your hover.
because I'm hovering, and how fast is the little thing that's attached?
Are we roughly the same speed?
Sear is a 10. So, has to be within 2. So let's bring it to here. Now, here's what we'll start with. The Sednas. They're going to try to hit your heavy tank now. So it is in long range, which my long range is 10 dice each with the pinpoint.
Oh.
So that's 20 dice.
Okay. So.
16, 18, 20. It's not much more impressive though. At short range, it's only 2 more dice.
Oh, see, mine go up
Dramatically.
A bunch.
Yes,
Yeah.
mine are not as. Wow. So there's.
The peanut butter on those brownies Smells pretty fantastic.
I
By the
know.
way.
It's making my mouth.
Kind of hitting me here.
Okay, so I've got 3 6s. Here's another 6 and a 5. Okay, so we are looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 hits.
Oh, okay. Well, the Oler, which is the little tank, has improved shield harmonics. +1. So what that means is every model within 8 inches
Okay.
bumps its shield rating by 1.
Okay.
So they each have 5 shield dice.
Okay.
So that's 5, 10, and then the Oler's shield dice. The Oler has 2, so that's 12 dice of shields I roll.
Oh, so you roll them all together?
It's combined.
Oh, so I would have had 8 dice there, actually.
At least, if I read that right,
Actually, 11 dice.
it says, in case with shields are present, the total amount of hits inflicted can then be reduced by rolling the combined total of all shield saves within the target squadron.
Man.
Yeah, so I have 12, 6,
Wow.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And because I am Terran,
Maybe that's why the Dendrenzi had so much firepower,
Oh,
because their shields are horrible.
and because I'm Terran, I have strength and shields, which means I can re-roll any initial ones.
Okay. So there's 20 hits. And those are exploding too.
So I re-roll the ones. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So it's 9.
So take it down to 9. The Videers are 7, 6, 6s. So you crack the
So I hit 1.
you crack the first point off of 1.
Okay, so you've taken 1 point of damage. Now I roll, what, 2 dice for the pinpoint mark.
Yes.
And
If any of them are a 6, I take another wound, and I don't get shields or anything against it.
no.
Okay.
So it's a point of damage.
So, yeah. You pop
And
the
now-
first point.
I'm going to use the Seer, which is a 30-inch range, 4 dice to try and hit that marker.
Okay.
So I need 4, 5s, and 6s. So
3.
3. So I'm assuming
I think.
it goes down by 3. Let's see. This
Portals
is
are
why I
straight.
wanted to try the offerings to see what those do. Skydrop markers. Alright. 0 to E.
For each hit scored, decrease the number of the micro dice by 1.
Oh. Okay, so it goes down to 1, which is a minimum it can be. Right?
Yeah. On the roll of a 1, the drop is accurate and deviates in the preferred direction. Otherwise,
Okay.
okay.
So when do they come in?
Before the start of the game, both commanders must decide which squadrons are to be kept back to insert into the battlefield using the Skydrop rules. They do not constitute activations until such time as the commander decides to bring them in as an activation in their own right.
Okay.
And there's a whole models being deployed into combat via Skydrop count as making a remain stationary movement action during their activation, but cannot go on Overwatch or perform focus fire on the turn they deploy.
Okay.
And they can't be deployed within 1 inch of an enemy.
Okay.
Alright. So, my action.
So it is your activation. I will even put the wonderful little activated marker.
I am going to move up the Heimdalls.
Okay.
Because I have a shot now on the Seer.
Yep.
Because in this game, you hit what you see.
Yep.
So Heimdalls are 6/8. I'm getting a sinking feeling here that pretty much everything but my light tanks are 6 inch or 8 inch. What's going to be really depressing is if I don't have range in Seer. That would make me kind of sad. No, I have 20 inches. I don't. But I can shoot your recon guys.
Yep.
Because these two, he can't see them, but these two can.
Now recon guys.
Another hard target. So we need
Hard
5s and 6s to hit. I get 14 dice. Let me see what the Drake Cannon special rules are. It's a barrage weapon, which I think only affects infantry, if I am not mistaken. Models targeted by barrage weapon do not receive cover shield saves. Cover shield saves.
So just shields.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know why it says cover shield saves.
Well, I believe cover is a shield save.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you won't.
Don't get cover shield save. I just get
right.
the vehicle shield saves.
So I am going to be throwing 14 dice at you. So there's 6.
These are like potato chips. They die easy.
Well, that'll make me feel better after that last round of shooting where nothing died.
Yeah, these are potato chips.
Wow. I need 5s and 6s. So I re-roll the 2. So there's 4, 6. 6 hits.
Now, combining all the shields, they'll have 4 dice. 1 apiece. So I lower it by 2. 4, 5s, and 6s, correct?
Mm-hmm.
For shield. So lower it by 3, which will bring it down to 3, which is not a hit.
All right.
So they didn't die. Maybe things in this game will survive long.
It would help if I rolled a little bit better.
I thought things were just going to start disappearing right away. All right, let's try.
Technically a small size game.
So it's a die 6, right, with a direction.
Which for what?
To bring in, I'm going to try to bring in that drop pod. We're going to bring in a section of
Gun turrets.
missiles.
Should a drop site ever be designated down to 1, the drop is considered to be zeroed in. The commander may choose to re-roll the deviation direction of the drop, but the second result must be accepted.
Okay.
Okay.
How do we do deviation?
You just hold your horses, sir.
That I don't have any clue. I didn't read anything on deviation. Oh, it's the big, giant PlanetFall marker, which
It is?
yeah, it's right here. It's got numbers on it.
Oh.
So,
Wait, I thought...
right? Isn't it that?
Form of firing action, sky drop. Deploying models, stationary movement action, Models held off table are considered. The Bethustan commander rolls a d6 to determine the direction of the sky pod's deviation.
Right?
Yeah, I thought it was something to do with the... Like, you know how there's 6 sides on the marker? I thought that was...
I don't know. What do they call this? Last template. The template also allows commanders to determine any random scatter mechanics such as sky drops and artillery use.
Okay.
So,
And it's...
does it matter which way I place it?
Nope, you can place it whatever way you want, and since it's zeroed in, you may re-roll the deviation direction.
Okay. So it's one die, and we'll use this little white die for direction.
Okay.
So it goes to the 6, 4 inches. So let's measure.
Okay.
Yes, 6, 4 inches. So right there.
Oh no.
We'll put the white die. And it brings in a pair of pods.
Nope, they stay. They don't go away.
Oh, they don't go away.
Mm-mm.
Well, you can bring more things in on the same drop site.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, so now, after they drop in, can they fire?
Yes.
Okay, so let's fire our little missile pods.
Oh, guys, this is gonna be bad.
Stingray missiles. So there's 6 dice apiece with some weird-looking Mars I'm gonna have to look at. Okay, let's see. It's a C.
That would probably be
Stinger,
corrosive.
corrosive interceptors.
Oh!
So, they'll have 12 dice. We're going to try to hit one of your little vehicles there.
The Freyas.
Okay, 12 dice.
Oh, the Valkyries.
12 dice to hit the Valkyries, needing 5s because they're hard target, correct?
Yes, sir.
So there are...
Oh,
Oh, man.
jeez.
Alright, well, let's see what... So there's 4 6s. Nothing there.
Okay.
So,
So I
2,
get
4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hits.
5 dice of shields.
Yep.
So there's 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, so... Still has 2, 4, 6... So 5 hits? 2, 4, 6... Actually 7 hits.
That's enough to kill 1. Because they're 4,
Okay.
they're DR 4 each.
Alright, so it kills 1. We've got 2 little clamshell-looking missile pods on the board.
If anyone's die, I'm just going to rotate them the other spot.
Yeah.
That might be disorder checks. So I think since somebody died, I have to take a disorder check. They are within disorder 12 inches, I think.
3 die 6, needing a 4... It's just like dystopian, I believe.
Now they are within 12 inches of the Vigears, which are my command element. So it means I will roll 4 dice.
And you get plus if you're elite, -1 if you're militia, and -1 if you were hit with a terror weapon.
They're
none of that.
They're none of that. They're just. Yep, there's 5.
Okay.
Good. All right. Well, that was I'll call for, sir. They haven't gone yet. Your medium tanks haven't gone yet. Well, these guys have 12 inches of movement, so we're gonna bring them up like this.
Are you going to
And deal
try
with-
to take and hold anything?
Do I mean, we're
I
both
don't-
there.
I don't know.
We both are we're contesting the objective, I think,
Yeah.
because we both have taken hold.
I don't.
Right now, I kind of just want those missile pods that suddenly appeared to go away. I don't appreciate them being all up in my G.I. Joe business. So, you're definitely within range. What are these? They are anti-personnel, which will not help me here. So there's 12 dice from the grenade launch. Well, hold on. I'm going to CQB first.
Okay.
So their CQB is 2. So that's 2,
Which is-
4, 6, 8.
Close quarters combat.
Yes. And I think you see QB back, if they have any, which they probably do. One each. One. So you get 2 dice, I get 8.
So it's opposed rolls, right? Simultaneous opposed rolls?
Declare CQB engagement, determine range, use agreements, compile attack dice, resolve engagement, and CQB consolidation.
Okay. I have 1 hit, which does nothing.
I have 2 3 hits.
Okay. They are 5/5s with 2 shields apiece, so 4 down 6 shields. Yes, Yakwin seem to have shields aplenty. So -2.
So I only...
So nothing.
So CQB didn't do anything. Now I have 12 dice from the guns. So there's 3, 6, 8, 12. I would like to kill something here. That would be nice. Just something. There we go.
Ooh, that is going to kill something. That is definitely going to kill
there's
something.
5 6s. That was a 4.
1 4, yep.
So we have
10.
Yep, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14. And again, 4 dice of shields, which I take none away.
Oh.
So, how many was that? 14. Which will kill 1. And then there's 4 floating dice.
Yep. But I don't have anything.
But nothing to...
I don't have pinpoint or anything, so...
Okay, so...
Now...
Takes 1 away. Now, do they need disorder checks?
Good question.
I don't see... No, fearless. I was going to say, how do missile pods actually run away?
They just shut down and burrow into the ground. Nope, done. Good.
Yep. Okay, so...
So, they have
Let's
gone,
move these,
and they have gone.
let's move these to here. What's the movement on my medium? Lamana medium skimmer. They have a movement of 10.
There we go.
So, 8.
Zoomed in a little bit to see the action better.
2.
Oh no!
6. 4.
Not the little guys.
5. 5. Alright,
You,
so the
sir.
range on these
You,
is
sir, are a monster.
1632. So I'm guessing, yes, they are all in short range.
You, sir, are a monster.
So we will put 15 dice with the sunburst laser.
That sounds pretty not good.
Okay, 5, 10. So 1,
Remember, we need 5s and 6s.
3. Yep.
We are
3
hard
6s.
targets and 3 5s.
And 3 5s. So I reroll 3 6s.
Okay.
So there's
One
another
more.
5. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hits total.
So I got 5 shields. Because they have 1 shield each. You can reroll 1s. Which doesn't matter because I'm getting 1s. We get 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 5.
So you did 10, right?
10. So it's
So you kill
1.
You kill.
What? And that is all the weaponry they have. Now they have hit and run, but I've already moved my full 10. Actually, most of the things have hit and run.
Oh.
Must be a tactic I'm not using currently.
All right. So over here.
So let's put our. They went. That went.
So I'm going to activate these.
Okay.
And I am just going to hug the objective building and hold that objective.
Okay.
We've circled up the wagons.
Now, how does a hover vehicle work with terrain? Movement actions. Ramming and collisions. Withdrawing. Embarking. Disembarking. We'll need that soon. Terrain. Okay, let's look at the more hovering. Model assign rules for hovering. Firing as a model, it is for a target, position to her target more. So it does nothing for terrain. Okay. Well, we're going to put ourselves in danger right now. So,
go ahead and enter the danger zone.
So the hover tanks have a 17-inch movement. No, that's flat out. What is their movement? 13-inch movement. So we can put them.
Oh. Good to know.
So we can put them here. I've discovered that hovering is a nice thing.
Oh, yeah.
If only because I don't need any little turn markers. Okay, so the last guy has no line of sight, but the other three do.
Okay.
They have... I'm not going to close quarter you because mine are horrible. And I'm sure yours are much better.
I get 2 dice.
I have 1, so yeah. So I will just shoot. They have 4 attack dice apiece, and yeah, there's a little skull and crossbones.
I think that's anti-personnel.
Anti-personnel. Okay. So 12 dice for the 3. 3, 7.
Wow, you can give them nuclear munitions.
Yeah, because that's safe.
Well, you can give it to them and the little tank.
Because that's safe. Let's just litter the battlefield with radioactive material.
Hey, we're Terrans, man. We love nukes on everything.
Okay, so 12 dice. That is going to...
You could stop rolling like
I
that.
know.
That would be
I'm like...
fantastic. 4 6s? Yeah.
There's another 5.
Okay.
So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
So 4 shield dice. Take 3 away.
So that is 8.
That's enough to kill 2.
Enough to kill 2.
And now they will need
A command
a
check.
disorder check. Which they make.
Yep. They weren't too worried about their buddies dying.
They're like, yeah, we like those guys.
Okay, so they have gone. Might as well use the markers that were supplied.
Okay, so I'm gonna move the Heimdall. Terrans are very Norse in their name.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I mean, the Leviathan, when I get it, is called the Odin. So,
Yeah.
you know.
So apparently, only the Nordic people survived whatever initial invasions happened.
That hut is in the way. Come over here. Then we're gonna get one shot. I think these guys are just gonna flat out this turn. So I won't be able to shoot. But gets them a little bit in a better position.
So that's another little funny globe thing.
It's a shield. It's the one that.
Oh, okay. Added shield.
This one, this one, this one, and this one.
Okay. I am going to try to bring in another group. Now, I believe these are squadron-sized ones. This is the Votari node. So, again, we will place...
Oh, those are the ones that let you
shoot it,
bounce your...
and then it shoots... Okay,
Yeah.
yes. So, it's 1 die and a white direction die. So it goes 5 to the 3. So it actually goes back this way, which is nice that they have them in a pattern that allows you to...
Yeah, you can just kind of line it up with the edge of the drop marker, and...
So that is where the node comes in.
Well, that's nice. It's not exactly in a super good position there for you.
No, not great. Okay, so that is because it does nothing on its own.
Alright. I'm going to move my Sneer APC.
And I'm assuming that's just going to boogie forth.
It's going to go flat out because it has no guns. It has no guns. We didn't think our troop transports needed to shoot people, apparently. I don't agree with that decision, but I think everything in the Terran army should have a gun.
Okay, so...
I mean, if we're willing to put nukes on things, we should be willing to give everybody a gun.
For our second trick,
so you have what? Your medium tanks
and these little tanks here, which I think I might pull up around the rear there, because you've moved all those.
Mm-hmm.
Or do I want to just, maybe that's what I'll do. I will
just park there. And...
park behind it and take the objective.
Okay. I have to read real quick what assault vehicle does.
I don't own one in mine. We don't like this assault word.
Oh, as soon as my infantry jump out of the APCs, they can activate immediately.
Okay. I don't think mine. It is my heavies that carry mine, and if no, they don't have.
This APC is gonna go. He's just gonna flat out. Over to there. And that's all I got.
All right. So the next thing I have. Let's move these up. The medium tanks, the Lamanas, are movement 10. So let's move. Let's get them here. Put this one up behind. And they have, wow, 1632s. So I am at extended range, long range. 4 dice each. So 12 dice into your medium
to the high dolls.
6, 9, 12 dice. The 6s are plentiful. And these are their dice.
Yeah. 3, 6.
Okay, so nothing on that. So 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay. So they each have 4 shield dice because of this guy.
Yep.
So that's 4, 8, 12. And he brings 2 to the table. So that's 14 shield dice.
I figured I'm not going to hurt much, so.
Maybe if I can't hurt you, I can just make it so you can't hurt me either.
Yeah, I'm thinking some of these big things are going to be hard to bring down. Oh, yeah.
I can re-roll 1s, but I didn't get any 1s.
You have 2, 4, 6, 8 off the bat, which takes away all of my hits.
Okay.
So.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that was not as I expected there. Okay, so I have one more, which I'm not going to bring in yet. I have another series of missile pods and one node yet.
So at the end of the first turn, that objective's contested. That objective's contested.
Yep.
You lost a missile pod, and I lost 4.
And I don't think either of us is ever going to see the primary objectives in the back line.
I don't think so.
I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Alright, let's pull the activation markers off of here. And we'll roll for turn 2. All right.
Okay, so, is there a repair phase? I don't think...
No, neither of us have debilitating effect markers or...
So, yeah. So
disorder
it would go
markers.
now, just like a dystopian. Okay.
Yep.
So, opposed roll.
I have an 11.
Yeah, I only have a 5.
Okay. I kind of feel like I need to do this.
Bring the big
Because
tanks
if I
up
don't...
and hit stuff.
Alright. You're gonna trundle ahead 6 inches, and he's gonna...
And I even hear them. Trundle, trundle, trundle.
Alright. These bad boys. I'm assuming you're probably gonna be in long range, which is 20 inches.
Yep.
Well, because I'm gonna hit him with this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna maybe splatter that guy,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna launch some missiles. Okay. So it is 10 dice at long range. And what bars does this have? This is the Linked Magellan Cannon, Barrage and Terror Weapon.
Ooh.
So if you need to make a disorder check, you'll be at -1. 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so the 10 dice into your Sedna. You need 5s and 6s. I got 3 6s.
And
more
2
6s.
more.
Another one. Okay.
So how many is that?
So that's 12, 14.
Okay, so this unit, now that I know I add them up, has 4, 8, and 3 more has 11 dice of shields. This game has a lot of shields.
For these two factions.
Yes.
The Dendrenzi I know I don't think they have shields.
Yeah, but their guns are like scary.
Well, and they have really big DRs.
Okay. So you have how many?
14.
14. Oh, not too good. 1, 2, 3.
So you take it down to 11.
11, which will do 2 wounds on it.
Woohoo! That was a little bit better than I thought it was going to be.
2 wounds.
And now we got 3, 6,
Yep, 2 wounds.
10. You got 10 dice from this turret into the little guy there.
Okay.
Not as good, only 2 6s. Because I need 5s and 6s to hit you. So only 4.
So 4, and 4 dice of shields.
Nope.
Knocked down, yep.
And now, the missiles.
Okay.
Which the hammer strike missiles
2 on that.
are corrosive and anti-personnel. Yeah. So we're going to hit the Sednas with them, with both. It's going to be 14 dice.
Okay.
6, 10. So 14 dice.
Alright. Hopefully
Maybe we'll kill one of them here. That would be great.
Hopefully 11 dice of shield is a little bit better. So you need, it's a 5, the last hit on it to kill it would be a 5.
So I only got 2, 4, 6.
6. And I take it down to 0. Yep. So it is still alive.
Oh, I should have CQB'd your missile pod. No, that's outside 4 inches.
Okay, well, you might as well return the favor because I want to get my infantry out. Okay, so they have an 8-inch move. So we will bring one to there. Actually, let's bring it just behind. So I'll have room to place that one. And then this one, let's just bring it to here. So we can shoot at that
Yeah,
node.
my question is if you zeroed one in, do they start ticking back up or do they stay zeroed in?
I don't know.
I'm going to assume they stay zeroed in.
I also have to read disembarking. Let's see, we're going to bring some unpainted infantry onto the board. Close quarters.
Oh, your Sednas need a disorder check. A disorder test must be taken when a squadron suffers damage. Tests are taken at the end of the segment when the damage is applied.
Okay. So since they are their own command, they roll 4 dice, correct?
Yep.
Yep. There's a 6 and a 4. Okay, so disembarking. Embarking. Oh.
You must score a success for each damage marker applied to the squadron during that segment.
So I got 2, a 4, and a 6.
Yep, you're good.
So I'm okay. Ramming and collisions.
Well, that's interesting.
I see embarking. What about disembarking?
Is that in the movement section? I would assume, maybe?
Now, does it come in the...
Disembarking from a vehicle or exiting a building.
I'm assuming that would be like a separate...
If the embarked infantry squadron chooses to disembark from a transport vehicle as part of their own activation, the infantry squadron may simply make a cruising movement action
so they
using the transport as their origination point. The infantry squadron...
They would do it on their action. So, okay, so now I'm going to shoot then. We're going to put... You are in short range. So that's 24 dice. 5, 10, 15, 24 dice. So 24 dice into your heavies.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be ugly.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s. And we've got kind of a lousy one. So 5 6s. Another 6. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 hits.
I get 12 dice of shields.
Yep.
6, 12. Okay. Right. Yeah, they have 4 normally, plus 1 from the guy. So 5, 10, 11, 12. I get to reroll any 1s. Because I am Terran. Oof. We know how to make our shields, apparently. Can't load our guns with anything dangerous. But we can make shields. Make shields good. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
7.
So 7. That is enough to do another point.
Okay, and then they are pinpoint 2.
Uh-oh.
And I don't get a 6.
So now, I will need to make a disorder check with 2. I will need 2 successes. No!
Oh, so they are disordered.
Yes. Which I'm not entirely sure.
Here is I believe,
What that means.
a disorder mark.
Let me check something real quick. They are not elite, which you would think they would be. Not. Squadron. So what does that do exactly? Disorder markers in the end phase. Ugh. Oh, it's
So
bad.
is it bad to be disordered?
During the compulsory action segment of the end phase, all disorder markers on a squadron translate to damage markers.
Oh, man.
These may be allocated to models as the owning player chooses.
So you can put on another one.
Yes. Okay.
Which is still not a good thing.
Disorder in this is super bad. Good job, guys.
Okay, so now I'm going to try to hit that
Gold star.
marker on top. 4 dice. And I take it down to 1.
I think the problem here is I'm not yelling Yo Joe at the beginning of every turn.
And that unit has activated.
How do I expect to take on evil fish aliens without yelling Yo Joe every turn? Oh man, I don't know what I want to do here. Well, I guess I'm just gonna attack
The clam.
8 CQB dice versus your 1.
Yeah.
Haha! Take that.
Okay, so how many?
So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 on
What does CQB?
2 shields. Nope. 2 1. So you have, it's a 5/5, so you did a point of damage, 1 more die,
And you would have died.
and it would have died. But it needs a disorder check.
No, it doesn't. It's really.
Oh, that's fearless. That's right. It's a pod. It's like,
I don't.
Where would you like me to go?
I don't know what. I don't know what you're talking about here. So now I'm going to shoot you.
okay.
Which they have.
My infantry is definitely fishy looking. There's a picture of them, and yes, they are quite fishy looking.
My guys look like kind of like Spartans from Halo. So we got 3 dice each, so that's going to be 3, 6, 9, 12 dice. 3, 6, 9, 12 dice. We can shoot you in close quarters, and we can.
But
we
don't
can
pack,
save ourselves with shields.
But don't pack the munitions well.
We didn't bring the bullets. Maybe I lied. Maybe we just do things,
Okay.
So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10.
10, and it disappears.
Good deal.
All right.
Doing good here, guys. We killed two missile pods. Yeah.
Now let's try to bring in a second group of missile pods. We're going to try to bring one off the hill. So we'll line it up. I don't know like that is. And 3 to the 1. So it actually is right on the edge.
We're
So
gonna
we'll bring
lip of the hill.
the green ones in.
Now, what brand of tuna is that? The green can of tuna.
That's the green ones, yeah. So, and now they can release their 12 dice of missiles. We're going to put the 12 dice of missile, right into that front tank. 2, 4, 6, 8,
Right.
10, 12. With your 11 dice
So
of...
Heimdalls are 4, 8, 12, 14. 14 dice of
So,
shield.
3 6s. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be killing them. Unless I roll like... Oh, there's another one. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hits.
Okay.
Unless you blow this roll mightily,
We
Nope.
roll these ones here.
it's nothing.
Okay.
They're much more effective against infantry.
Well, and they're anti-air because they're
And
interceptor. All right.
But it gives you something else to worry about.
We're gonna Move up 6. Move up 6. Move up 6. This guy's just going to keep trotting along right behind.
Okay.
We're going to light up your medium tanks.
Okay. I don't have 14 dice of shields on mine. I have 6 total.
You know.
But you need 5 to hit. So there's.
So
a
you're
little
definitely
bonus.
in long range.
Okay.
Which they have 7 dice apiece, so it's 21 dice. 7, 4, 7. You know, dice pools in this game are very big.
Are huge, yes. You must buy a adequate amount of dice.
Order a pound of dice. Alright. 14 dice. And these are barrage, which doesn't affect. So I need
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s. Oh no, a pretty shitty roll. I got 1 6. So 2, 4, 6, 7.
7, and my 6 dice of shields brings it down 1, 2.
So it takes it down to 5.
5, which it is a DR6.
Wow.
So no damage.
Alright.
That's quite sad that my heavy skimmer has the same DR as my medium skimmer.
That's because
Apparently-
you're skimmers. You're hard to hit.
Yeah.
But when you hit, yeah.
They blow up. Okay, so
Good job, guys. Gold star.
let's see. Well, let us go around. We don't need that marker since we're not using those objectives. And we will just shoot you in the rear.
But you get bonuses for shooting models in the backside. -2 to their DR when they're shot in the back.
How? That puts them at a 2.
Uh-huh.
They might disappear.
It's okay. I got a plan for you.
Oh yeah,
sir.
I know.
Yeah, I
Okay,
got a
so
plan
my
for
light
you.
skimmers have 4 apiece, so there's 16 dice.
Oh.
4,
They get
8,
2 shields.
10, 2.
Good job, guys. You need 5s and 6s to hit.
Yep. 16 dice, needing 5s and 6s.
You did good, boys. No, you didn't.
Alright, so I have 2 6s. There's another 6. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 hits. No,
There's
2.
There's 2, 3. Oh, they're both dead.
So they're both
They're
dead.
both dead.
No, the first wiped out squad was my missiles. So,
They don't count. They're missile pods.
yeah, they're missile pods. They're my clams.
Alright.
So that has activated.
So my go. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Time to get the infantry into the game.
Dun, dun, dun.
Gonna come up 8. Put you right in CQB range. So, he is a 7.
Okay.
CQB.
They are 1 apiece. So I got 1, 6.
2 6s.
I only have a 3, which I'm assuming you're more than a 3.
He is a 6-5.
Okay.
I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, and they have 4 dice of shields. So there's 2,
So the 5,
4.
3.
So yep, 3 is no damage. You are full.
Okay. And then, my infantry, because it's an assault vehicle,
Yep.
is going to activate right away.
And come out blazing.
Come out swinging! Maybe the infantry will be the real heroes of this game.
And you know you're going to have to name your infantry things like, got to remember some of the G.I. Joe names here.
Shipwreck,
Yep.
Tripwire.
Yeah.
Duke.
You're gonna have to like write little names on the bases
What are you talking about?
with G.I. Joe names.
This is like Echo Company. That's gonna be like Bravo Company. So they can go 4 inches outside of the. So they're gonna go into like
An assault.
Oh yeah.
I like the mine.
So 4 stands are in.
Oh. Are your troops elite?
No, the Herdmen aren't. My Huskarls. No, they're not either. But for some reason, my heavy infantry can also have nuclear munitions.
Because it's great to give humans weapons.
Well, I mean, you have to understand.
Fallout.
Our response to the Dendrenzi uprising was to nuke their home planet. So we don't do things in half measures, apparently.
Yes, let's give them all
So
weapons with Fallout.
8, 10, 12 dice of CQB. 6.
I have 4.
3, 6.
I rolled 2 twos, so that's 4. What the damage look like?
So the question is, in CQB, do you get shields?
Don't know. I'm assuming, but maybe not.
No time. Especially with fly out, may not. Unless otherwise noted, all CQB attacks ignore any protective Mars, and no shield rating saves may be used in CQB engagement.
Okay, then how many points?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. So that's 1 destroyed and 2 floaters if you have any kind of Mars.
Nope.
Okay.
However, you took
I take
a point.
Yep. So I need
At least
3
one.
dice.
Yep, you're good.
So yeah, those are bad on light tanks
Oh yeah.
because it's a dead tank.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, disorder on light tanks is not going to be good.
All
Okay,
right,
so
that was.
I did 4 back, by the way. 4 might be enough to kill.
No, you need 6s to hit them. They're hard target 2.
Oh,
Hard
well, I
target
rolled 2
minus
6s.
2. Okay.
Didn't roll anything.
So you kill a
stand.
stand. So that will be. Oh, they're good. They're loving it.
They're loving it. Hmm.
They're not the heroes I need, but the heroes I'm getting right now.
Okay. Well. Well, let us see if we can put some hurt on them. On your infantry.
Yeah, it's a big mean thing to do.
That tank. I'm only going to get 2 tanks that can see. 1, 2. The other one's not going to be able to see. So,
Hit the deck, boys.
I need 6s to hit you,
The fish are shooting.
but
us with
I will
lasers.
get 10 dice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and they are pinpoint ones. Which, so there are, that's 4. 4.
Okay.
That's a stand.
Yep, that'll be a stand.
And then a pinpoint shot misses. Okay.
They're good.
They're good. Gotta whittle them down. There's a lot of them there. Alright.
My go?
Yes.
Well, I don't quite appreciate you picking on
Shooting at your infantry.
my My little infantry guy's here. Kind of a jerk move, sir. That one can't see them. Yep. He's gonna just blow away one of your pods.
Okay.
He's gonna open up some tuna. So. Oh, you're in effective range. Beautiful. That's 16 dice.
That is gonna hurt.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16. Alright. And because I'm in effective range, I need 4 5s and 6s now.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's a painful hit.
Let's open this up some tuna. There's 4 6s. So there's 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hits.
And I have 6 dice of shields. Take off 3, so how much you have?
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, so we'll go down to 14.
14, which will be enough to kill one. They need
2 successes.
2 successes.
Which you get. And this guy here is gonna. Are they hard target?
Hard target?
Okay. So I need 4 5s and 6s because I'm in effective range. There's 2 6s. Those are 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
4 dice of shields. So there's... So 3.
7.
7 is a single wound.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
Don't pick on the infantry, man.
we need to eliminate them so they can't take that objective. I'm going to dump some infantry. Okay, so my infantry.
Now yours are what? Units of
2 units of 5.
2 units of 5.
Yep. Each one can carry up to 8. So we're going to bring these guys. Now they move just their movement away from the ship, right?
Yep, they're cruising, so whatever their lowest move value.
So 6.
Wow, your infantry's fast.
Because they're fishies.
Doesn't that mean they should be slower on land?
Nah.
I'm a little confused here.
Okay. So how many are within 4? I believe all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at 10 CQBs.
I have 8 dice back.
And they are elite, but I don't think that matters except for morale. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 6.
I did 3.
You did 3.
Mm-hmm.
They have no shield, so that will kill one.
Woohoo!
And I have 2, 4, 6, 7.
So they each have 1 shield, so that's 4 shields.
No shield CQ.
Oh, that's right, CQB. So
CQB.
you did 7, so you kill 1.
Yeah.
And then that is a check. I get +1 because command. Oh, they're loving it.
They love it. Actually, that's wrong number. There it is. They were. Okay. So now it is your turn.
So all I have left are these.
Yes. Well, or if you want to unload too.
Well, and I have those guys. I didn't do it.
Yep. No, they didn't go yet.
Okay, they didn't go yet. Well, I mean, I could see how the anti-personnel weapons work.
Anti-personnel.
Since I have those on my light tanks there. Oh, they ignore your hard target mark.
Wow.
Okay, I think we're gonna open up with these bad boys.
So you're not using the CQ.
No.
Okay. So you're just going
you
straight to
have more
main...
CQB dice than me, so.
Okay. So just going straight to shooting.
Yes.
Okay.
We are gonna hit you with 9 dice. 3, 6. We ignore your hard target because we're anti-personnel.
Ooh.
2, 3, 4, 5.
5 is kill the stand.
Good. And then you need a disorder check.
Disorder check, which they are near their commander, and they're elite, so they get
They-
+1, so
Yep.
they need 3s. So yep.
And that unit has activated.
They're elite fishies. Alright, so what do I have left? This medium unit.
I think that's it.
Hold on for a second. They look so similar. Yes, they look so similar.
I didn't even register that something was wrong there.
I painted them and I didn't even know that because they're so similar. All right. So let us
Get to that point where things are just gonna die.
yeah. I come to realize I do not want to tangle in close range with you.
That's where we do best.
Yes, you do. So, all right. How does terrain work going on a hill?
Your hover doesn't affect. You can just do whatever. Doesn't affect you.
Right?
Yep.
So, we have a medium tank is a 10. So we can get our tanks up on the hill.
No, that's just cruising speed, right?
Yep, that's just my cruising speed.
Yeah, it must be nice to be that fast.
Okay, so 3 tanks up on the hill, all gonna pile into your infantry.
Wow.
What a dick move!
Yeah, big old dick.
So, 15 dice of infantry killing.
You need 6s to hit.
Yep.
You jerk.
3, 15 dice. Hopefully lots of 6s. 1.
Woohoo! Teach you to pick on the little guys.
But it was worth a shot.
Alright. So my go.
Not even one of them.
Alright. So 8 inches would get me back there. So what I am going to do is I'm going to move up
And
the
unload.
APC. And they're going to assault vehicle. And they're going to run.
Okay.
And take the building.
Okay. Work when I shoot at you.
Every unit that's involved gets a 2 red cover save.
Okay. So you'll get 8 dice.
Yeah. No, gonna fit. I brought too many guys to the party. Somebody said there was gonna be kegs.
There you go. So they ran. All right.
My building.
So now,
You're gonna try to drop in your last crystal?
not yet. We're going to activate them and shoot you in the building.
Okay.
So you get what? You'll get 12 dice, right?
Yeah. Do your weapons have anything like barrage or?
They have the. Hold on, let's see. I thought it was. They have the skull. This is anti-personnel.
Anti-personnel. which means you will ignore the fact that you need 6s to hit me. But I still get my cover saves.
Well, let's try it. I get 16 dice.
Ooh.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 dice. Come on. 6s. Oh, there's 2. What a lousy roll. So I only hit you 2, 4, 6, 7 hits.
6, 7, 8,
Unless
9,
you roll
10.
really crappy too.
Alright, so I get 12.
Yep. Nope,
I think we're good.
they're gone. Yeah, that was a very lousy roll.
Sarge said there's gonna be kegs. Where are the kegs? I don't know. Keep looking.
Right. So now I got I got 1 unit of infantry. Now, how does that work? Assaulting a building with infantry that has infantry in it.
This is gonna get real ugly real quick. Storming a building. Storming CQB action. The attacker announces they intend to make a storming CQB action against a viable target within 4 inches. The attacker then makes an additional free out-of-sequence cruising movement action towards the target building defenses, bringing as many models into base contact with the structure as possible.
Okay.
The defender resolves their CQB attack first, with casualties removed before the attacker can fire. The surviving models in the attacking squadron then perform the CQB action without the enemy benefiting from any cover saves. If the attacker causes more casualties than the enemy and still has a model in base contact with the building, they may move to occupy the building, defenses, and the defender is expelled.
Okay.
Should the attacker fail to expel the defender, the surviving attackers must make an immediate flat-out move away from the structure. And receive an additional disorder marker.
Okay, then we will. Should be able to get. Well, that's the problem. I'm not going to be able to get a lot of guys because I have the ships there. Maybe we will have to hold back on that. So let's try to drop
the last crystal node thing.
We're going to try to drop the crystal node. All right, so 6 to the 6. So it's going to drop it right in front of you.
Okay. Hi.
Alrighty.
So is it a new... Well, I have a disorder, and I am clearly going to put that wound on the shield tank. He's taking one for the team. That's what he's doing. Good job, buddy.
Alright, let me move all of my little markers here. Alright, maybe one time I can go first and get a... Yep, to go first.
This turn, going first, kind of important.
So, oh, there's an 8. There we go.
That's not what needed to happen right there.
Okay.
So what do you activate?
We are activating
Are you more concerned with the objective?
well, yeah, we might storm it. But we're going to have to storm it on the next phase, but I got to get my ships around there. I want to get them away from your big guys. I might have some shenanigans, though. Let's do some shenanigans.
One more person says shenanigans.
Okay, so well, let's bring that up to there. They have 8 inches of movement. So that'll allow that work?
Interesting. You're gonna try to use your
My crystal.
your zippy crystal pod thing.
Yes, let's move that to there. We'll both hit the pod.
Sir, I have no idea how those work.
The crystal node, actually, let's see here, I believe. Zippy crystal pod.
In line of sight of the model with the crystal formation. Original firing model may not benefit from any weapon Mars such as pinpoint.
Yep. So, we're going to dump.
You tricky fish.
24 dice into that crystal.
You tricky fish.
5, 10, 15, 20, 24 dice into the crystal, which we're going to redirect at that wounded tank.
Yeah, tricky fish.
There's 3 6s.
No, it's not as good as it could have been.
No. 3 6s. Oh, but there's 2 more. And another one.
Jeez.
So, we've got a total of
Why?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 hits.
Oh. Let's just do 12 dice of shields here.
As the Terrans are wondering, where the hell did that come from?
Alright, 12 dice of shields. Alright, boys. One thing we've been doing well all game. Any ones. Just kind of a... Did you get 3 6s?
3 6s.
So that's
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 12 hits.
Oh. That's going to kill the wounded one, and that's it. Because their first hit is a 7.
What's the last hit? 6?
Oh. Yep, they're 7, 6, 6.
7, 6. So yep. So
you
does,
kill one,
and there's floating dice which get unresolved.
because you can't use pinpoint for
Yes.
shooting through the... That was... They're good. Thanks for not blowing that one that time, guys. That was kind of important. Good job. Good job, boys.
You did get enough that it didn't do a hit on the second one.
Yes. In response, I'm going to take this building.
Okay.
I'm going to play the objectives game. Going to be that way about things. And I'm going to CQB those guys.
Okay. So,
3-piece.
CQB